Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of my Spider-Man Insomniac suit tier list. Yeah, so this is gonna be B tier now. I went over C tier and D tier in the last one. I will show the results now. Yeah, so here's D tier, these are all the really bad ones, and here's C tier, these are the okay ones. Alright, now we're doing B tier, so these ones are kind of okay. First one we have is the homemade suit from Tom Holland's movies. It's not that bad. I just don't like that it doesn't have a back logo. And yeah, it's just kind of, I mean, it's better than the other like beginner suits for the other Spider-Man, so I'll give it that. But I think it's just kind of mid. Alright, next up we have the original Miles suit. Yeah, this is the original classic suit for Miles from the Miles game. The reason why it's here and not like in S tier with Peter's classic suit is just because I don't like how gray it was for him. They made this suit very gray, and I just didn't like how gray it was, so that's why it's down here. Like, if they made it just like solid black and didn't try to add all the armoring and shit, it probably would have been S tier, but no, they did all that stuff, so that's why it's down here. Alright, next up is the Spider Armor Mark 1. I like how it's like black, but then it's covered in I thought that looked kind of cool. This is exactly what I think an armored Spider-Man suit would look like. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I don't like is that you can't really see the top logo that well. And I think the eyes probably wouldn't find it as white. I'm just saying, I think the eyes wouldn't find it white. On to another metal suit, we have the programmable matter suit. This one's a little better because it has like the lights and stuff, and it's got more interesting. I just think that they could have experimented with having the eyes like fully lit up instead of just like the borders for them. That's all I have to say. I just don't like how the eyes aren't fully lit up. If the eyes were fully lit up, it would probably be an S tier suit. Next up, we have the Last Stand suit. This one's kind of weird because it's like Spider-Man, like he's wearing like a coat, right? I mean, I just think it probably wouldn't. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just I would have liked to see like some more red on the bottom. Of course, you can't really see it that well right now because like his whole body's red because of the suit power. But to be honest, that suit power is not even that good. Yeah, just you see like his coat is like all over the place like that. Like that coat would look really cool on the Spirit Spider suit. Like if they took his outfit and gave it to the Spirit Spider, that would have been good. I don't like his mask that much either. I think his mask could experiment with being a little bit more unique and like, you know, like it's the same lenses as all the other Spider-Man suits. Like they all have the same lenses. I also want different lenses on them. But yeah, it's actually not that bad. I like it. Alright, next up is the Arantia suit. This is kind of like the integrated suit. I just like it a little bit better because it tries to like, you know, get the gold, black, and red working together more instead of just being like the Far From Home suit with like a bunch of gold plastered on top of it. See, I like how all the colors try to work together more. I think the only thing I don't like about this suit is that it's just like really over designed. Like it's very complex though. Like if they manage to simplify this suit, it'd probably be really good. But I mean, I think if you do simplify that, you'll probably just end up back at the integrated suit. So yeah, it's not that good, but like, it's better than the integrated. Alright, next up we have Peter's life story suit. It's very interesting in the way it formats itself. I think it's very unique. I just don't like, to be honest, I think if they were going to do all that, it's not bad, it's just, I just don't like all like the metal parts. Like, to be honest, if they took all those off, I would have liked it better. Of course, I get it, it's supposed to be like a suit that he wears in space, but like, literally, I really would have liked like an astronaut suit but with Spider logos better than this. I'm just saying, like, I know they worked with what they had, but like, it's not that good. Miles is right in here too. Miles' one is even worse. Alright, next up we have the wrestler suit. The wrestler suit is actually kind of cool. I like that they had this in the first game, you know, part of Peter's origin story, because they didn't really have an origin story part in that game for Peter. Like, they still don't have an origin story for Peter out yet. I want to see them, like, after they make Spider-Man 3, I want to see them go back and make, like, an origin story game for Peter. That would be cool. and it doesn't even have to be as long as the Miles game. Like, it'll literally just be like a DLC on something. That's all I want. That'd be cool. Yeah, but back to the suit. I think it's very cool. It's not a bad suit. I just like how it's like really the only part that we get to see of like Peter in his beginning stage, apart from that one mission in Spider-Man 2. Alright, next up we have the new blue suit. I think the only problem I have with it is that I just don't like the logos, because the logos only have like 6 legs instead of 4 legs, and the eyes are just the same as Tom Holland's. Yeah, this suit is very simple. I think they could have made it a little bit more complex, just a little bit, not a lot more. And I think this is supposed to be like Fantastic Four related, so maybe try to make it look like that a little bit more. Like, maybe try to make it look like this Fantastic Four a little bit more. I get they had the colors on and stuff, but like, I think they could have experimented with like, showing that side of it more. Alright, next up we have the Black Panther suit for Miles. I thought this was kind of cool when I unlocked it. I think the only thing I have a problem with is that I just think his lenses look kind of funny. And I noticed the webbing is backwards on his chest. I think they could have just did away with the webbing. But like, just fix the lenses, make them look more normal, I guess. Yeah, I like the idea, because like in the end credits for the Miles game, they had like a thank you for Chadwick Boseman, and I know there's like a Wakanda embassy here in the Spider-Man 2 map, or in the Spider-Man map. I thought that was kind of cool. I think it's great what Chadwick Boseman did in that movie. I really like that movie, Black Panther. The new movie was also pretty good. Obviously it wasn't as good as the first one, but I think they did well with what they could do. I'm not sure if you can hear it over the music, but my fan's on, so that's the only reason why it sounded weird. Anyway, we're on to the Shield suit. I thought this was better than the Night Monkey suit, so I like that. Yeah, this is definitely better than the Night Monkey suit. If you're gonna make like a whole suit for Spider-Man to be like an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., you might as well just give him like the spider logos. You might as well give him the spider logos and just like have like the S.H.I.E.L.D. logos like on his shoulders or something. That's the only thing I have to say. This is actually pretty cool. I like how it balances the white and the purple. I mean, it does that in the other color styles too, but like, I just like this. This is pretty cool. Notice Miles has a lot of like crossover suits with like characters that we don't really even see in this game, but it's not that bad. Alright, next up we have the Purple Rain suit, the power suit, whatever you want to call it. I like this suit. I thought it's cool. I really like the color purple, so I was glad to see there's purple suit. One thing I would have liked them to do in the colors, I would have liked them to do these. They don't fix this in any of the color styles. I would have liked them to get rid of the gray patches on the sides. They don't look that good. Just make them black, and it would look like 100 times better. And then maybe do like another one where it's like he's still purple, but like have his spider logo like red. Like me, like my Spider-Man. Like my Spider-Man does that. I think that's cool. All right, next up we have the electrically insulated suit for Spider-Man. Dude, this is kind of weird actually. I like this because I wear this one every time I fight Electro in the first game. I think what they could have done is they got rid of like the metal patches, just made those red. To be honest, I think they would have been better if they just made the lenses red too. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I think the logo is kind of weird. They could have just like gave it the classic logo and been fine. I think it's actually kind of sick for like Spider-Man to make like an entire different costume just to fight Electro. I think it's cool when Spider-Man like has to make new costumes to be able to fight villains. I like that. Like they did that with the anti-ox suit. I thought that was cool. Most people don't like that suit, but I like that suit a lot. So you'll see that in the S tier video. Oops, spoilers. Alright, next up we have the Arachnite suit from the pre-order bonus. I thought this was kind of weird because like the way his like little legs are, they look like he's wearing shorts, but I know he's not wearing shorts, so it just looks kind of weird. Also, I don't like the way they did the cape physics. The cape physics are kind of weird here. Like you saw like the iron arms coming out of it, the cape just look kind of weird there. Also, Yeah, I just don't even like the concept of Spider-Man having a cape like that much anyway. And its spider logo is like way too big where you can't even tell it's a spider. And no back logo on the cape, so kind of mid. Yeah, it's not that bad though. Alright, next up we have the Shadow Spider suit. I think this one's a lot better just because it looks like more menacing because it's like black instead of white like Peter's. And also I like the mask because it's like cool, because it kind of has like those pink teeth and stuff. Also, he's got webbing on the inside of the cape, which I think is also really cool. Yeah, I think it's all very good here. Way better than the other one. And his logo is better. Yeah, this is just a better suit. Alright, everybody, we have the first symbiote suit. This is the anti-venom suit from Spider-Man 2. I had mixed opinions when I saw this for the first time. I think the lenses on it look kind of cool. You can't see it that well because I'm swinging, but I like the thigh pads and like how like the inside of the arms are black. The only thing I would have liked better is like if they made like the thigh pads go like all the way down to his feet, like stripes or something. That's all I have to say. I just think it's kind of weird how like bare the bottom of it looks. It looks more like the advanced suit than the black suit, which I thought was kind of odd, but like kind of cool at the same time because it's supposed to be like the opposite of the black suit, right? Because it's supposed to be like anti-venom, like anti-black suit. So I think it's I don't like that much. I just would have liked to see more black on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Alright, next up we have the Aaron Eichmann armor. I think this is cool. I like the Aaron Eichmann armor. I think it's very nice. It's like a classic suit, but with armor, and it has like 8 eyes, which is like the only suit I've seen so far that has 8 eyes. Actually, no, I take that back. The Brooklyn 2099 suit has 8 eyes, I think, but this one had 8 eyes before it did. So I thought that was cool. The only thing I don't like is the lack of back logo and the big ass feet. If they got rid of the giant feet and added a back logo instead, this would be an S tier suit. But they didn't do either of those things, so that's why it's down here in B tier. Alright, next up we have the Fear Itself suit. I think this is kind of cool. I think the gauntlets on it are a little bit extra. It looks really bad during the day, but like if you were to go and like change it to nighttime, it looks way better. Just like watch this real quick. There we go, there we go, there we go. It's about to turn nighttime. Look at that. It's so sick. It's so cool. Alright, next up we have the Parker Industries suit. I like this. I think it's cool. I think the only thing I would have liked better though is like if they like got rid of like the green kind of light coming out of his eyes and spider logo. That's really the only problem for me. Everything else about it is really good though. I like everything else though. Yeah, I like the shiny part of everything. Alright, next up we have the family business suit. I'm gonna try to get out of the water. It looks really bad when it first got out of the water, but I promise you it looks really good. I like it because it like kind of looks like the Iron Spider suit, but also being its own thing, right? I like this. I think it's cool, and I like the eyes too. The eyes are kind of unique. I like this. It's good. It's good. I think if they're gonna have like the back patch like that look like the Iron Spider, it should have actual iron arms. There's a few suits that like Miles has that are supposed to have iron arms, but then they don't. So that's kind of weird. I think it would be cool if they did that. Yeah, it's not that bad though. I like it. Alright, next up we have the homemade suit. One thing, I don't have any problems with this suit. I think it's a good homemade suit for Miles. I think it's better than the sportswear suit. To be honest, like I would have liked to see this in the place of the sportswear suit. But yeah. I think the only problem I have with it though, that it doesn't fix with any of the color waves, is the shoes. Like if they just gave it like the same red Adidas that all the other shoes in that game had, it probably would have been really good. But no, they gave him these weird ass boots. Like nobody's wearing these to a fight, bro. Alright, next up we have Miles' life story suit. This is a sinker because look at it. His top is all baggy, but then his bottom is like nice and like tight. Pause. No homo. But like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like, and it just has the same problems as the the Peter version had, except this time it's even worse because it has like weird consistency issues and it doesn't have a back logo. Like, what is even going on right now? And the front logo only has 4 legs. You can't see it, but it's an issue. Yeah, that's all of each here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in part 4.